What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MegaKraft server. Welcome back to another episode. I believe this is episode 28, and we got a lot planned for this episode today here, but I just wanted to kind of go through here and let you know what I've been doing since the last episode. I've been really busy working on organizing all of this stuff, so I mean we can kind of go through and I'll give you a quick run through. I'm going to have a space for my ceiling and pods all right here, but right now it's just dirt taking it up. And then, you know, cobblestone, stone bricks. And then this is going to be the mossy stone, cracked stone, and the chiseled stone. And then all of this stuff right there. And then, you know, this kind of stuff. I mean, it's basically self-explanatory. The nether kind of stuff. And then we got all of the nether quartz kind of stuff. And then end stone right there. And this next one is all my ice and snow. I do want to put packed ice on the second layer of ice, but I don't have any of that at the moment. And then this is for the new blocks. I decided I would do my own double chest for them just because there's basically 3 new types of blocks, but each one you can make like the polished version of. So I figured I can do one and then do the polished version underneath or something like that. And then this, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with all this TNT. I just kind of put it there because I decided not to put it with my redstone stuff. All my redstone stuff's already getting pretty crammed up. So I figured I have some extra space right here. I'm sure I'll probably not use this much space for TNT. It's just kind of a placeholder. Then I got my flowers here. I don't have all the flowers yet. And then I've got, this is basically, yeah, this is all the stuff that I want in here though. So I did get this completely filled without having to, yeah, I don't know. So I've got all these items that I want to be able to sort out. So I've got these different seeds, the mushrooms, bushes, ferns, grass, sugarcane, all the good stuff. And then here's my wood. You've seen that already. And then here's this. I'm not sure what to do in this area. I've been using seeds as kind of a placeholder between all of the chests so that things can actually sort out. But I've got this. I might move these rails to somewhere else though, because this is starting to get kind of full. And I might want a little more space for maybe paper and books and sticks, a few things that kind of fill up quick. And then here's the brewing stuff at the top of this redstone area. So I mean, you know, I've got a lot of stuff here, and I've even gotten some puffer fish. I've been doing a lot of fishing lately with Royal Desmo. We can kind of have little fishing competitions. I've been using the lure enchantment, and he's been using luck of the sea, and it seems like lure is a little bit better. So if you had to choose between the two, I'd say use that one. And then here's, you know, some redstone things. I even made a jukebox here. One thing that I need to make still is an enchanting table, and that's going to go right here where this lever is at, but that's alright for right now. Here's my redstone. I got 2 rows of redstone blocks because I have a lot of redstone, and I figured that would be alright. And then let's see here, my ores, and I did go left to right. I had a comment last video. He said to do left to right, and it does actually make everything fit a lot better. I just need 1 diamond ore, but I'm using a seed to place as a placeholder anyway. And then here I've got all the coal, blocks of coal, and then, you know, coal, charcoal, and then even blaze rods. I don't know what I'll put down here. Maybe I'll do more slots for blaze rods, and I don't know, put charcoal across here. Who knows? Maybe, yeah, maybe that would work better. Nah, I'll just keep it like this for now. It works. And then up here, this is where all my dyes are going to go. Now, I'm not going to use this whole double chest of dye, I don't think. I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe just kind of have extra slots open, and I can, if anything overflows, like see that's my wool, if I have something overflowing, like I have a lot of one color, then I can kind of give it some extra storage up in here somewhere. So I think that's what I'll do, but for the most part I'll have like this whole chest full, and this is kind of my go-to chest for different colors of wool. And this is my glass, so I made all the different colors of glass also, and then I've got the stained glass panes. So that's what that looks like, and I organized them all the same, like the same kind of color coding. I didn't really have any method to it, I just kind of put it how I wanted it. And then there's all the clay, and I think that looks pretty awesome. I've got all the different kinds of clays to mess around. And down here's just some extra storage for clay. And then up here, let's see, I've got just basic mob drops, all this slime balls. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of this down here. I don't know what I'm going to put down here. Probably ender pearls when I get a bunch of them, and maybe a few eyes of ender, like 1 stack of them or something, so that they can sort out. But right now that's how that is. I don't know. I'm kind of just doing everything just how it works right now. But yeah, this is kind of like, so mob drops, and then right here I don't have anything yet. I just kind of threw bone meal in for a placeholder. I'm thinking bone meal might go in there, maybe some stuff to grow plants. But right here is all of my vegetables. Got to get my veggies. So I've got lots of baked potatoes, and I think this whole row is going to be the potatoes. I do have lots of extra baked potatoes since I've been making a ton lately, but here, let's fill it up real quick. Make sure to top off all my taters here. And so I've just got the extras down here, but you know, all of the basic vegetables. I even made a golden carrot and a golden apple and a notch apple. I even made one. I've been getting a lot of gold from my gold farm, so that's that. And then cookies, you know, all that basic stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all my stuff. Here's all my meat real quick, and I've gotten a lot of beef lately. Oh man, I've been growing a lot of stuff, and here's some, you know, more puffer fish, clownfish, raw salmon, cooked salmon, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and then that's all full, and then this whole row, I don't have anything in it yet. So anything that doesn't fit in any of those slots will basically get put in here, and then I can kind of play it by ear and reorganize things through here. So I mean, this is kind of an ongoing process to make sure that it's organized to its full potential. But right now, I'd say it's pretty much done. It's running really well. I just minor details, like I'm going to change these wool blocks out for probably something else, and maybe even this redstone and all of that kind of stuff. But what we're doing today is we are going to do the mass storage systems for just a couple different items here. I'm thinking I'll have one, so this is probably going to be my input chest, just straight across over here, and that's going to go back over to an item elevator that'll take it up, and it'll go across, all the items will slide across, and I'll have a few like mass storage things just linked with a bunch of hoppers, and I might even put some redstone lamps so that it can show the status, basically how much is in it. So I might do something like that, but you know, there's just going to be a few of these all along this wall. I'm thinking about having space like that, 2 apart, or I guess it's 3 apart technically. But thinking maybe I'll sort out maybe some dirt, some cobble, some regular stone like smooth stone or whatever, maybe even some netherrack and some sand, and maybe even some hardened clay, just the regular hardened clay. I mean, I've got this chest, but I'm probably going to want to have like a bulk storage area of it. I'm not sure. But we'll go ahead and get to that, but not yet, okay? Last night, and not just last night, but all the time, basically, I've been leaving my game running AFK, trying to collect a bunch of bones and all kinds of stuff at my farms. And there's a lot of things in my world that run AFK, and there's a lot of things I want to check up on. Here, let's go ahead and throw this inside of here real quick and let that take care of itself. But what I wanted to check up on is, well, since I was, it's probably about time to sleep. I think, yeah, Royal Desmo's on right now. But let's go ahead and take a nap real quick as soon as it's time to sleep. And, oh, there we go. Z. Let's see if he'll sleep with me. That sounds really dirty. Let's see if he'll go to sleep in his own bed. Alright, come on. I don't think he's gonna sleep. Oh, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. There we go. Alright, so let's run over here. First things first, I'll show you a few little things before I go ahead and check with you guys what we've got since we've been AFK. So, over here, oh yeah, since I AFK'd, I threw a couple blocks on top of this, because basically this is the sunlight access for my infinite villager breeder, and if I block that off, then they kind of stop breeding. But I've got some villagers in here, and off camera, I mean, you guys, it's been a little while since I've been in here and showing you guys what's going on in here, but off camera lately, I've been doing a lot of not just breeding, but I mean trading and stuff. Wow, am I still getting villagers even though that's blocked off? Weird. Maybe I should get rid of one of these guys real quick, so I don't need you. But been doing a lot of trading off camera. I've been trying to get a perfect villager, which is basically they have the last trade as the trade that you want. And this guy was my best bet, and I traded all the way till the end, and he had 2 trades left. I kept trading for books. Oh, we got a new book, Fortune 2. I might actually do some of those. But I traded, he had so many books, and I kept trading with books and books with him to finally unlock the next trade, hoping that it would be the gold trade, because if it's the gold trade, that means the last trade is the paper. But nope, he unlocked the paper for the last trade. But that's not actually too bad, because it takes a lot of trades to actually unlock that paper trade with him, and to actually unlock the one after it, I should say. So I have the ability to actually trade a ton of paper with him, and I've been trading a lot of paper with him, and he's still giving me emeralds. So that's pretty awesome actually. So I'm going to make some paper and then grab some emeralds, and I'll show you what I've been buying with my emeralds. That's something that's really amazing. It's actually just happened last night, and when I saw that, I was so excited. So let me show you guys that real quick after I get this done. But basically what I can do is I just go ahead and throw paper in here and then double click on the paper, trade. It doesn't take too long to trade up. Oh, except for you have to, every time he stops trading with you, have to leave. But since paper is his pretty much last trade right now, he hardly ever he won't unlock his trade for a while, so I can just keep trading a bunch of paper with him. And as soon as he does unlock his last trade, it'll be a gold trade, so I have to trade him like 8 pieces of gold ingots for a single emerald. And I have a gold farm, so I might actually just keep him around for a little bit until I get a better villager, because I can use just 8 pieces to unlock the paper trades again and get more emeralds from him. So I don't know, it's not too bad. I wish he would have had the paper as the last trade, but oh well, what can you do? So I've got 19 emeralds. That's enough to show you guys what I've got going on here so far. So this guy right here, he's gone through a couple different enchanted books that he trades, and he finally got this one. It's 2 books, 9 emeralds, or I guess 1 book and 9 emeralds for, what's it gonna be? Silk Touch. Silk Touch books. There we go. I'm going to trade them. And if we have a look inside of this chest right here, oh, I've got a lot of books. These are not all Silk Touch though, but I've got Fortune 1, Aqua Affinity, Fire Aspect books, Allure 3 book, which is pretty good actually. And I've got a ton Protection 4 books, and all of those, and then Punch 2, and then these are all Silk Touch. So what is that? 8 times 2 is 16 Silk Touch books. And I've just been trading. I've been keeping this guy around, and then if he stops trading with me, then I can just give him buy a clock from him, and I'll start trading again. So let's do a little bit of trading here real quick, and let's see. I don't know. I think he's going to be kind of stingy right now. I guess we'll come back to him and do some trading later. I just wanted to show you guys that Silk Touch trade. And then I've got a few guys that trade some nice diamond tools, so trading's been doing pretty good for me lately. Pretty good. So let's go ahead and run over here. Just over there, that's where I've been growing a lot of animals and stuff, and this little thing is just kind of a really basic chicken killing mechanism. I should have just built my own design. I just kind of threw this one together because I didn't have the resources on me, and I didn't want to put the time in to build my design, but it's not really even that much harder. But basically it just drowns chickens, and I get raw chicken inside of there. So that's what I've been using to kind of trade with those guys too. And then I've got a ton of sugarcane back there. Oh yeah, I can zoom because I have Optifine again. I've got tons of sugarcane back there, tons of stuff going on, and I AFK'd down there. I told you guys that I AFK'd last night, overnight, and I believe my gold farm was going all night. Now I need to double check on it. Okay, so I still have iron golems in there. That's a good sign, because sometimes with that farm, I think the pigmen are actually kind of fighting back and get maybe 1 or 2 hits on the iron golems, and eventually the iron golems die. As sad as it is, they do die once in a while, and so I've been having to go back every once in a while. I mean, it's not really that often at all, but every once in a while I'll go in and put 1 or 2 iron golems in the farm again. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm thinking there's probably a lot of gold inside of here because that thing has been running. Oh, and we got a bunch of chickens in here and an Enderman? Wow. I think I had some glass Nope, I don't have any glass. I don't have like any blocks or anything. I want to kill these chickens though. Get out of here, chicken. Dang it. Alright, so let's, oh my gosh, everything's like full. Yeah, look, there's some iron ingots. That means that one of the dudes died. Wow, yeah, I've got some gold down here too. Stuff's just like flying out. It's all full. Look at that. It can't all fit through this. Alright, let's try and sort through this, pull out all of the rotten flesh here, because we don't really want that clogging our system. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of gold here. I hope not any of it despawned or anything. Wow. Let's go ahead and try and grab all of this stuff out. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I'm really glad this thing's working as good as it is. Wow, lots of rotten flesh right here. And I'm all full with rotten flesh. Maybe I'll do a quick little inventory clean here and take this rotten flesh. I've been collecting it because in the update in the future we'll be able to trade rotten flesh with villagers for emeralds. So I want to actually store all my rotten flesh so that I can do that. You know what, I can just put it in here for now. I'll just do that. So, oh wow, that filled it up still. Alright, is that it? No, there's still some in here. Do I have anything in these minecarts? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yep, I've got some in this one. Alright, well, wow, I've still got some? Goodness. Tons of gold in there, tons of gold in there, and lots of, wow, stuff in there even. Alright, so is that basically, is that running yet? Man, that was a huge backlog of stuff right there. So, I think we'll have to come back and kind of take a look, but this is where I'm at as far as gold goes. 64 blocks and 21 blocks, and then some ingots and a lot of nuggets. Let's grab all of this out of here so that it can start filling up with gold. And I guess we can check that later at the end of the episode when it kind of clears itself out. Or, you know what, it probably isn't going to clear itself out because of it's in the nether and it's not always loaded. Huh. We'll come back to this when I have more space on my inventory, okay? And we'll actually check out how much we have here. So I just figured I would just come back here and just do it right now, 'cause before I forget. I didn't want to just leave this. Oh, wow. Am I seriously filling up on gold? Oh my goodness. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, that's all that's going to fit in my inventory right now, and this has been filling up. So, alright, let's start turning this into golden ingots and whatnot. Oh, am I getting some lag? No, I'm good. Alright, so let's see how many this makes. It's probably about 2.5 stacks of ingots, I'm guessing. There we go. That's 1 stack. Wow. This gold farm's really awesome. If you guys haven't built one of these in your world, you should probably build one because it works really, really well. Wow, we're almost going to get 3 stacks here. I mean, we will have 3 stacks if I actually had... oh, I gotta go like this. If I had the rest that's actually going into the chest right now, but I gotta grab that later. Alright, so yeah, that's just about 3 stacks. Let's grab the rest of this here too, and let's see how much that'll actually make. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of gold. I wonder how many blocks that's gonna actually make too. And then that's alright, so we got ingots, and then let's turn it into, well, let's grab all of this stuff too, and we'll see how many blocks we can actually make. So that's, let's see here. Okay, 1 more stack. And how much is that? We can make 1 more block, or 1 more ingot. Alright, so almost 4 stacks of gold ingots. Wow. That's insane. Just basically, probably about 3 stacks that I got overnight, and then the 4th stack just close to, you know, just playing around during the day. Alright, let's put this last one in, and there we, oh, don't want to make that. There we go, 28 gold blocks. That's a lot. Wow. Wow, I almost have another stack of gold blocks. Wow, alright, that's my gold farm. That's working really well, and I don't really have to do anything except come back. Eventually, I want to make a better area. I'm probably going to move this whole collection area up higher and make a sorter and a way that I can quickly craft all of the gold ingots into blocks and whatnot. But it's working good for now. So now it's about time we actually get work on the episode. I just wanted to go through and update you guys on what I've done off camera, because I've been doing a lot of work off camera. And it's about time to get to work on this storage room and kind of get some more things done on it. So I think I need to do a little bit of planning and try and set things up, and then I'll catch you guys with an update and let you guys know where I'm at as far as, you know, setting things up and kind of the design here, because I haven't really planned this out too much yet. So I guess we'll see. See you guys in a little bit. And welcome back, guys. I've done a lot of work since the last cut. It's actually a new day for me, and I just realized that I have not been playing in the Faithful texture pack all this episode, but now I'm in it, so yeah, sorry if that kind of bothered you. I don't know. I guess it's okay to have an episode that has 2 different texture packs. I don't know. It might be cool, but let me show you guys what I've done in here. I came up with a kind of cool design. So this is what I'm thinking. Basically, I have it all lined up and organized what I'm gonna do. This first chest right here is gonna be my deposit chest, and I'll throw all this stuff inside of there, and it'll go into an item elevator, and it'll sort through and go through. This is kind of the idea for each thing here. Let me throw this in here real quick. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise with all the clicking, but so this is where all the dirt will go, and it's got a lot of storage back here behind it. Let's see if I have any blocks. I'm gonna grab some of this dirt here so I can stack up and show you guys the little design. But basically, there's these little comparators that kind of shine or send a signal into each block, and that lights up these lights. So depending on how much space I have or how much dirt is filled in here, then the lights will go on. So right now there's no lights on because it's only the single chest, and as soon as it fills back to the second chest, there's no comparator either, because you can't put a redstone lamp above a chest and still open it, but you can do glowstone. So I just did it like this, so there's 3 lights. But this chest, once that's filled, it still won't have a light, but when this third chest is filled up and stuff is backed up into there like that, then there's going to be a light on saying, hey, there's 3 chests filled. And same thing for when it's this chest, is that's the 4th light, shines onto that one, and up to this 5th chest, turns on this light up to here. So that's kind of how it works. And then there's just all the hoppers that kind of send all the way down. So kind of there's going to be a sorter that sends items into this first initial chest, and then that'll just kind of trickle down all the way through, and they'll end up filling up down to the bottom right here. That's kind of what that looks like. I plan to do one of those for all of these. And also, you can see that I've got the clay. What I want to do is I want to do clay around each one of these. And I'm thinking maybe for cobblestone, let me show you here. We've got several different colors of clay that I was thinking. So maybe for cobblestone, do something like blue stained clay. And then for regular stone, do the cyan. So look, I'll make it look kind of like this here. Let's go ahead and just do that real quick. And that's what I was thinking for cobblestone, and then for just the regular stone, just do the cyan, because that looks kind of gray. Looks actually a lot like the stone, but I wanted to have them all kind of have uniform textures. But yeah, like this, it's very easy to actually tell what thing is right there. So I can look at the brown and see that that's the dirt and things like that. And then I'm also thinking maybe just do regular hardened clay for the actual hardened clay chest, and I decided I would have one of these hardened clay because I think I'll go to the mesa and just try and collect a whole bunch more of this stuff since it's so cool. And then sand, I'll do yellow, and then red for netherrack. Why don't we just do that right now here? So I've got, let's see, yellow right inside of here, and some red right in there. So let's go ahead and grab those, put those back. So we got the yellow for this sand. That's going to go in there all the way across. And I wanted to have a lot of sand here because sand's really useful for not just for making glass, but also for making TNT. And I plan to be able to make a lot of TNT in the future. So there we go. So that's going to look like that. Oh, those do not go right there. Put a couple more like that and all the way down. So yeah, that's kind of how it'll look. And then we'll have some, we'll make sure to have some redstone lamps, which are in, don't tell me they're right here. Nope. They are right here. Yes, that's where they are. Alright, so let's grab some of those. And each one is going to go in through here. Just like that. And like that. And then I do have space that I could probably add one more if I wanted. I'm not sure what I'll add here. Maybe if we end up getting a better iron farm, maybe I'll make an extra space for iron. But I am not sure at the moment. So that's what it's going to look like when it's actually done, but I actually have to go through and wire up all the redstone and make a bunch more of these, and then we'll take a look if we have time. We're kind of running low on time here, but I probably have plenty of time to actually finish these up. I don't know if we'll get to an item sorter. We'll see where we're at. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and get to work and finish up and make the same thing that I have right here for all along here. So I will see you guys in just a minute. Well, actually, I figured I might as well build one of these on camera for you so you can see how to build it if you want to build one of these on your own. It's a pretty basic design. All you have to do is just put a couple chests. This is your initial chest where everything ends up. Just put a hopper there, and then I'm using trap chests just because I have a lot of them, a lot of extra ones. So, and then we'll throw a hopper. I need a jump to actually put that on, and then we'll do a couple chests right here. We'll do a. I'm just using some half slabs here, and then we'll throw a comparator there, and we're going to do a couple hoppers just like this, and then we'll put another chest right here, and then put another slab right there with a comparator putting into that block, and then just this kind of repeats. You can make this actually as tall as you want, but I'm just doing it up to here. I figured this is probably plenty of space, and that's all you need to do. So let me just carry this on along here. Alright, I got it all done. It didn't take very long. Basically just kind of repeated the pattern all the way through. I also put some double or just some blocks in between on top of each hopper, just in case I'm digging around and stuff gets inside. I don't want it to basically mix up what kind of blocks are inside there, so it just prevents other things going inside the hoppers. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just put basically a block over the top right there so that things can't get in there. And I guess I am stuck. Let me just go ahead and throw. I guess I can just dig out right here, huh? Whoops. Okay. It's just this normal chest. Alright. So let me just throw that back in and just throw all this dirt in here. There we go. And this is what I've done since then also. I also made one of these things up here. This is just a very basic item sorter. It's all that's going to go in here. So basically this is all dirt, and then it's as soon as there's more dirt that gets inside of here, it'll give strong enough signal so that it turns off this redstone torch right there, which unpowers this hopper and lets things go through. So you can see dirt's going through, and you probably can see dirt inside of these hoppers too, and it's going through. And it goes down to where there's 18 and then 4 dirt right here. So that's really basic. I just need to repeat the same thing over through here. So all I need to do for that is just a hopper right there. I also need to make sure I have some blocks. I'm just going to use red cobblestone for my redstone stuff. And I need to put a block right there and a block right there. And a hopper facing into there. And then we come over here. Let's see, a couple blocks, that's right. And then something right there. And just like that. Okay. So we'll grab our comparator. This is going to go, let's see if I can get it. There we go. And just run some redstone. I don't even have any more redstone. Let me grab some of that real quick. Alright, so you just do redstone, and a repeater right there, and a torch right there. And then we just need to, let's see, that's the cobblestone. So we just need to fill that all the way across. We'll just throw the rest of that in. That'll sort through and basically take care of itself. Now we just repeat it all the way through. I'm just going to go ahead and throw hoppers in through here, and then I guess cobblestone goes behind each one also. And let's see here, I need to make a little more space so I can get up and out. I also had to mine out a little bit of area back here, so that's what I did off camera. And let's see, this goes there, 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 and there, and then hopper there, there. Can't reach it, there and there. Okay. And then I should be able to do most of this just from the inside over here. Let me get back over on this side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, and 1. And then let's see, we need a block there, block there, block there, and block there. And then on all of these, they're going to have a torch. That's right. And then just a couple more over here. So one right here and one right there. And then underneath, they're all going to have repeaters going straight in like that. And then finally, just the comparator. And man, I should just dig a hole right here. Let's see. So I can actually jump up and place that comparator. So one right there. This is going to be kind of a pain. Oh, wrong place. One right there. One right here, and finally one right here. Alright, and then just throw down my redstone, and let's see what's gonna go inside here. That's the netherrack, and luckily I did grab all that stuff, so that's good. And then this one's the sand, so that's all the sand right there, and that's set up. This one is going to be, what one is that? Oh, that's just normal clay, and I've got some of that too. Good. Some clay, and then this one is just regular stone, and I've got some of that also. But oh, I didn't throw the redstone. Hopefully I was quick enough. Let's see. Okay, we're still good. Yeah. Let me just double check everything here. Did I do it all right? Yeah, I did it all right, so that should work. That's all the sorters. Now all that's left, and I think I'll hurry and do this and actually show you guys when it's finished. I'm just going to put a quick dropper elevator. I think I'm going to go with a silent design. Even though this one over here is not silent, it's really noisy. The ones over here, since I'm going to be dumping a lot of stuff through here when I come and I'm filled up with tons of dirt, I don't want it running all the time, so I kind of would like to have this one over here silent if I can. So I'll just do a quick silent elevator right here, and, you know, just send the items up. Oh, and also one other thing that I need to do, I'll hurry and do that for you guys on camera here, is I need to make sure I run hoppers all the way across the top here. So that means that I need to give myself a little bit more space here. Just mine this all out all the way across, and then just basically hopper directly like this. And I'd like to actually have the hopper to maybe one more hopper over here, actually, just so I can come and grab stuff over here. I'll probably have that run down into another chest later, so that if stuff doesn't fit in any of these sorters, then it'll go down to an another chest and I can put it somewhere else. Sometimes things will accidentally get inside the system, so it's good to have one of those hoppers as a backup. Alright, so let's just run this all the way across. I guess I don't really need to dig out that top part. And I did make a bunch more hoppers, so I should be alright for hoppers here. Yeah, I'm going to be fine. Got plenty of hoppers here. This is going to go all the way across until right above where this dirt is. Right there. And that's where, you know what, actually, I can get away with it without having that hopper, because I'm going to have a dropper there, and it's going to point into here. Alright, so now I just need to make the dropper elevator. That's just going to go right where this dirt is. It's going to send it right up into that hopper, and all the things will send along that line and basically get sorted to wherever chest they need to go. So yeah, this is coming along pretty good. I'll see you guys in just a little bit as soon as I finish that, and that should actually wrap up everything. So let's get to work. Well guys, it is done. Let's go ahead and check it out here. I finished basically everything and it runs great. Let's go ahead and throw some stuff in here and I'll let it run while we talk about it. So all of that stuff is the kind of things that's going to get sorted out. And yeah, it goes from the hoppers into this drop evader thing here. And this is a silent design. I saw it on a video by Cube Hamster, and it's really, it's really easy to build. He didn't do a tutorial, he just basically showed it, and it's really easy to just kind of copy what he did. And so I figured I would just use that design, and it works really well. So it sends it all up, and it goes in through here, so you can see, cobblestone's popping through right now. And that's going to go ahead and get through here, and that cobblestone is getting sorted, you can see right now. And it's trickling down into the cobblestone area. But that all goes down through here, and it looks like it's only cobblestone that's getting sorted right now. But yeah, I've got all of this stuff wired up. Everything is basically good. The only thing that I do need to do is just pull everything out of here, which I can actually probably do that right now. I need to figure out where I want. I guess I'll probably want a normal chest. Let's go ahead and grab it. It is in here. I'm still getting used to where everything is in my storage room, but it's coming along. It's coming along pretty good. So I think the normal chest is just going to go right here, and this is basically any extra items, kind of like how this chest is. It's just any extra items that doesn't get sorted out will end up right here, and we'll just have that right there for now. In order to do that, I'm going to need something to use to stack up with. I'll just use dirt right now, and I'll need to pull out all of this stuff and send it through my sorter now that it works. So let's see, grab the rest of my hoppers, and this is just gonna flow right in through like that. Let's see, go over one more, and then this needs to actually point downward. Alright, so let's stack up just like this. And I need to get over and point like that. So anything else that doesn't get sorted into this system will come over here and land into this chest right there. And that's just basically extra stuff. And so I can grab that and, put it in that sorter. Or I think over here in this area, I'm going to build another little room. And that's just going to be where anything else that doesn't actually get sorted, things that, don't stack nicely. Things like, right now I have, if you look in here, doors. Wooden doors don't stack, but actually in the future update they will. But there are certain things, like if we look inside of here, like mine carts, for example, those things don't stack, so yeah. Oh, and I need to show you guys something. This thing, I have no idea what it is. Royal Desmo just got into a game, and some weird glitch happened where one of his items he had or something turned into this. and it's a spawn egg, but you can't like click on it or anything, and he just like gave me 2 of them. He doesn't know what happened, but it's some kind of weird glitch. I mean, you can't even get that in creative mode. We checked on a different world, and you can't even have a spawn egg that's exactly like that. It just says spawn. So that's really weird. I just wanted to show you that. It's kind of funny. Some weird glitch. We'll probably just throw them away. There's nothing you can do with them. Let's see, how's everything coming? So yeah, everything's just right in there. It's still flowing through. Still getting sorted. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, look, that light kind of flickers. I'm guessing it does flicker once in a while if stuff's flowing in fast enough. But for the most part, these lights will be off until it starts being filled up pretty well. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I guess right now I can start throwing in a lot of this stuff and let it sort itself out now, since I'm all done with it. And then I can just actually throw my cobble and dirt inside of there. So yeah, this sorting system is so much fun. It's really cool. It wasn't too bad to build all of this stuff, really, and I'm really glad I put in the effort to actually do it. It's turning out pretty nicely, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and it is looking good also. I'll see what I can do to, you know, add to this left side here, but to the right side, I like this, all the different clays going through. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll see what else I can do off camera, but next episode I'm not sure what we'll be doing, but we'll probably get out of this sorting system and go out into our world and go do something else, maybe start a new project or work on something else. Who knows? I don't have anything planned yet, but hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go ahead and leave a like, just to let me know that you liked the video, and you know, just show your support. And there will be more videos to come. Also, make sure you check out the Facebook and Twitter. I always want to keep it announcing that so we can get more followers over there, because that's how we'll be able to play games with you guys, is through Facebook and Twitter. But like I said, that's the end of the video, so we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.